there. My name is Adele Lease, and I am here at Aliqua Animal Refuge in Freeport, Florida. This is a beautiful 10-acre no-kill shelter that has been here since 2007. They're responsible for rehoming and saving over 10,000 animals. And I'm thrilled to be part of the staff here. What I do is an ancient harmonizing art called Jin Shin Jyutsu. This is my partner, Blaine Searcy. He also practices this art. This art, Jin Shin Jyutsu, which translates from the Japanese as the art of the Creator through compassionate man of knowing. It's been around for thousands of years, practiced as a healing art that balances body, mind, and spirit. The only thing was, nobody seemed to be doing it with animals. I was introduced to this art in 1990 because I was pretty sick, and it really revolutionized my life, teaching me to breathe, teaching me how to get in tune with my own energy and to harmonize and thus to heal. But I also had a sick collie dog, and it worked so well for me that I wanted to go on and share this art with him. Well, I couldn't find anyone to do that, so I started teaching myself. And it's led me to be here today to want to share some basics with you. The basic principles of this art are that we're never in disharmony because of what we lack, but because of what we haven't let go of. This beautiful horse here, Autumn, and her two friends are both letting go of neglect. They were brought in here because of a neglect case, and I'm glad to tell you she's put on almost 400 pounds since her arrival. In terms of this harmonizing art, what I'm doing with her is sharing a very gentle, hands-on position. This helps her to let go and exhale, while this hand is reminding her of her ability to inhale from the universal. So the basis of this art is centered in the breath, saying that you're never in disharmony because of what you lack, but rather what you haven't let go of. Thus, we focus on the exhale. Exhaling down the front of the body, or on the animals, exhaling down the belly, and then inhaling up the back. That beautiful big yawn you just saw, that's a sign of relaxation. And this gentle chewing motion, telling you that she's starting to let go, to harmonize. This beautiful art comes from the simple truth that if you can breathe, you can harmonize. And if you can harmonize, you can heal. So as we focus on our breath, so she in turn feels that ability to let go and breathe more deeply. Again, we see signs of relaxation, that big beautiful yawn. Sometimes you see a softening in their eyes, softening in their ears. I'm focused here on two what we call safety energy locks. They're places where the energy gets locked up in the body. It can get locked up for a physical, mental, emotional, digestive reason, and it locks up so the body doesn't go into further disharmony. As we gently hold these safety energy locks, the body remembers how to harmonize itself and come back into a more harmonious rhythm. And now we're over here with one of my favorite beings in the world. This is Bit of Honey. And she is a 6.5-year-old bulldog mix with a great love of food. So she's here now waiting for the very perfect family to come along and know that she was meant for them. So I'm continuing the same art of Jin Shin Jyutsu. We're based again on the breath and the quality of touch. There's no pressure in my hands. I'm just being with this being in this gentle and loving art. So I meet the being with contact, with presence, but not with pressure. This is not like acupressure. I want to let them know that I'm here, and I want to let them know that I care. From this basic harmonizing position that helps them let go of old trauma, helps them let go of the breath, helps them let go of old illnesses or stagnations, I'm going to move on to another simple flow that builds on that and helps to harmonize a total being. So leaving one hand centered between the center breastbone on Safety Energy Lock 13, which came into the world meaning unconditional love. I'm going to let my hand come on back, keeping my hand always on the dog, right back down to the top of the tailbone. And then it's a very simple exercise where I'm going to slowly and gradually come up vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up the spine. The spine connects us to every aspect of our being, to every cell, and helps us to balance body, mind, and spirit, and also to connect back to the universal. So, without studying or knowing all the safety energy locks, but just with presence and with consciousness of your breath and the quality of your touch, you can help your being to harmonize, to be happier, to be more filled with life force and vitality. What I'm feeling in the tips of my fingers, it's as if I'm listening with my fingertips, like I'm putting my ears in my hands, and I'm listening to this being's story. In a few moments, I start to feel a sensation of pulse under one or both hands. And that tells me that harmony is being restored. So if we were at home and we were sharing a session together, I would probably take about 20 minutes or so to gently walk my fingers up the spine. This is going to help with all kinds of different harmonizing, but over time you're going to see a lessening of arthritic conditions. You're going to see greater immune response, better digestion. You're just coming vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up their being, up their spine. So what I'm showing you now is just a very gentle, basic way you can start to increase the bond and communication and harmony with your animal. Jin Shin Jyutsu itself is a lifetime study. While I've been doing it for 30 years, I know I have decades ahead of me. So, and now you're meeting one of my good buddies, Fern. Fern is a potbelly pig, and we have farm animals here at the refuge too. Lots of people get these guys thinking they're going to be teacup, and then they grow to be about this size. Fern is a real lover of Jin Shin Jyutsu. She gets worked on every time I teach a class here. So she gets, a whole series a couple times a year. Don't you, girl? Yeah. She likes to use this to help her relax, to help her stay harmonious. One of the things that I love about working here at Aliqua is that you do get to work on a whole array of animals you might not otherwise get to meet, and you certainly wouldn't get to have as personalized a relationship as you do meeting them through this hands-on healing. After a very short amount of time, the animals come to know you, and they know you're the one who does that stuff. And they get very excited and really look forward to their sessions. Maybe not quite as much as eating treats, but so we have available on my website both books which teach you a great deal about the art and how to share the flows, as well as laminated charts for different species and in different sizes that take you deeper into the work, explaining the safety energy locks, the meanings of the energy locks, the positions, who they're related to, how to use and make different exchanges of the energy locks. It is a very cumulative art, and as you practice with your own animals, or I would encourage you to go to your local shelter and volunteer there, you're going to find that you come more and more into harmony, and so do these animals, making it easier for them to find forever homes. One of the wonderful things about being able to work at a refuge is that it helps you to learn more about the universality of energy, so that flow patterns that have been used on humans for thousands of years are every bit as applicable for pot-bellied pigs who are looking for their forever home. Oh, she likes that. It's amazing how open and receptive animals who have never touched this work or been touched in this way before, how open they become to the work, and how much they seem to tell you that they've been waiting all their lives to be touched like this. So, if you really want to find out if you are centered and harmonized, then come on over to the cat house at Aliqua, because they are a great judge. If a cat allows you to work on them, you should take it as a real honor. I find that cats are very spiritually in tune and energetically wise. So when they ask you for hands-on, like this little darling is, you can take it as a great compliment. Yeah. Sometimes with a cat, you're going to find that they'll tell you where they want your hands. That's one of the reasons I created the charts, so that you can learn from backwards forwards. You'll look at what the cat allows, and then you'll learn what they're asking for. Oh, thank you for those kisses. Wow. So again, I'm centered here on that center 13, that unconditional love, the key to the exhale. And down here on the center 25, gently and calmly regenerate and rejuvenate. Oh, you are making my day. It is a very, very cumulative art, and the animals are very in tune. So once you start practicing with it, they will become your teachers. They'll show you what they need. They'll teach you what you need to learn. They'll tell you where to place your hands and how to center your breath. And I got to tell you, it's more fun than anything I've ever done in my life. I hope you'll give it a try. One of my favorite parts of all of Aliqua is the Unconditional Love Program. This is a great program that was founded in 2011 and pairs unwanted dogs with inmates in medium security prisons. I've been working with the program since its inception, and our goal is to make these dogs more adoptable, either as companion animals or as therapy dogs and special needs dogs. Jin Shin Jyutsu is part of the program every step of the way. The men practice on themselves, and then they also share the work with the dogs. This enhances the bond, and it results in the ability for both the inmates and the canines to grow, to change, and to ultimately experience healing and harmony. Everybody grows from this program. If you're interested in learning more, you can contact me through my website, which is jsjforyouranimal.com, or through Facebook on Jin Shin Jyutsu for Your Animal Companion. I teach classes on about 4 continents and all over this country. I have 2 special classes that are held here at the refuge every year, and would love to invite you to come on over and meet some of these great beings. What a good girl.